I'm uploading this to YouTube, probably. Pretty sure I'm gonna do that. You know, if you're watching this on YouTube, hi, watch me live. We're playing Trickshot Sim today. I've been meaning to play this game for ages. I finally have some time to play this game, which is fantastic. Which is fantastic because we love it when I'm hardworking, right? We love it when I'm working really hard. I've not touched any of this game, and I've seen probably like hundreds of hours of gameplay. And hopefully that translates down to the skill level, right? That we're thinking of. You know? But we'll probably start easy. I hope this like $6 game don't mock the shit out of me. Because first of all, I'm on like a debuff. Right? I'm on the debuff because I literally have my mouse bind on on um on a different keybind, if you get what I mean. Okay. So it's usually kind of like it's usually supposed to be like left click, right? Left click to kind of like troll the pebble, the marble. But I have it on like right click because my left click is kind of broken. So as long as I don't see the instructions below, I won't have much of a problem. Low-key doing it from this angle, it's kind of like an aura farming. Is the game really loud? It feels like the game is louder than me, but not really at the same time. Maybe it's a tad louder. But it's kind of like the ASMR sounds, right? That's why people kind of fuck with this game. Once we get a feel for this, it's gonna be so over. Okay, let me lower down the BGM a little bit more. And I will turn down the audio just a smidget. Just a smidget. Oh! Okay. It was kind of like that. You see, we're learning. We're only like 2 minutes in, and we're already pretty damn close. We are getting pretty straight lines. But like, honestly, not that much of like a wrist pain for now. Maybe like 6 hours into this game, you'll start seeing the side effects of like your arms kind of losing out, right? But you know what, chat? This is probably like the best kind of game for me because I could probably zone out and focus on just like random stories to tell y'all compared to like an art stream, right? I guess like people on YouTube, you guys don't know because I literally do art streams like 90% of the time. It's very rare for me to do a gaming stream. So you know what? We take what we have today you know, it's kind of like a Nintendo Direct of treats, right? Sometimes mother goes live and starts playing a game, and sometimes she plays a game for like, I don't know, a few days, a few weeks. We had like Hollow Knight, we had Legend of Zelda, well, we had Breath of the Wild. That was a really fun stream. That was so close. That was a fun stream, you know. We kind of beat all of it in like a pretty decent amount of time. We did do like an Elden Ring stream for like 2 days, 3 days maybe, and we finished that. And we did a lot. We did a lot in the Elden Ring stream. I wish I had the VOD for it. Oh, that was pretty close. But unfortunately, we do not. Maybe one day I'll do another Elden Ring playthrough again. You know, it was kind of hectic because we literally did almost perfect. We almost did like a 100% run on Elden Ring. We also did play Sonic Adventure 2. Oh yeah, we did. We did play Sonic Adventure 2. The abbreviation for Sonic Adventure 2 calling SA2. It's kind of rough. But we had our Sonic phase for a bit. Low key though. Whatever you start playing like Sonic Colors, I've been getting a lot of like recommendations for Sonic Colors. You know, some of you guys really wanted to see me play Sonic Colors for a bit. And I wouldn't mind. There's this new game called Schedule 1. God damn it. Oh. There's this new game called Schedule 1. And it looks really silly. I kinda want to play it. And I'm hoping that, you know, I could find some time to just play games in general. You guys know me, I'd always talk about wanting to play games, but I end up not doing them. I'm trying my best. We did do... Actually, I got a game from Rogue Dog for Pairs and Perils, and I haven't scheduled that at all. Shout out to the devs. Oh, that was really close. It was a little too quick. Shout out to the devs from Rogue Dog for like giving me a couple of keys for that game. I gave it to a couple of who might be interested, because what am I going to do with all those keys? Right? But I've been so busy. I've always been busy, I guess. Girl has never stopped working that much. Oh! That was a clean one. The yellow one blocked the way. Oh, I hit that wrong, man. That was gonna make it. I could feel it. But unless, oh man, my hands are off the fucking R key. I'm not gonna hold R. I was gonna hit tab, but like, I accidentally hit R instead. Or I'm gonna aura farm. Like, look at this. Oh. This is literally like the perfect game for my stupid little fucking brain. Oh, they're all blocking the way. Come on, we can hit it out. Yeah, there we go. pause. God damn it. It was really close. I'm kind of like not flicking enough, man. There's like a very perfect amount of strength that you want to use, which is easier to judge here. Like we need like the velocity of the marbles, man. But that's kind of like the joy of this game, right? You know, you kind of just shoot your shot, kind of like a metaphor in life. You know, get it twisted. Throwing 1,000 marbles onto the desk can get you somewhere, can get you to your end goal, maybe. Oh, okay. Gotta get it off the table for a bit. I don't know. Because, like, you know how, like, when I do art streams, I'm, like, generally pretty quiet because you want to focus while you're kind of drawing. It's pretty hard to draw and talk, if I'm not gonna lie. I've been getting better at it, but, like, it's pretty fucking hard. But this game, literally, all I do is hold left click and flick. And once I go into autopilot, it's literally just like my brain is on clockwork, man. Maybe the game's still a little too loud. You know? Man. Now I know why this game is hard. Now I know why this game is so appealing. It's literally so perfect for my silly little brain. I'm not looking at chat. I'm just kind of talking. I'm kind of just like in my zone, in my flow state. Trying to get like a very clean but straight line with the right amount of speed. We should make like a prediction for like what marble goes in, man. We have like red, yellow, green, blue, purple marbles. I think it's gonna be a yellow one, man. It's not in the center. Okay. What if I dink it in? Like that. It went to the wrong one. it went to the wrong fucking one, man. What the fuck? Now that one's a lost cause. But you know what? We can put it there. We leave it there for like a little bit of encouragement of like how close we flew to the sun. Maybe we'll get one of every hole. Not that I really want it. But some people take pleasure in filling all the holes. Wording. I don't mean it sexually, okay? I meant it in like a... Yeah, I guess I kind of meant it sexually. Some people just want all holes to be filled. Who knows? Who knows? Oh! Oh. Have you guys been like kind of keeping up with like Twitter nonsense? You know, things on X the Everything app. I think one of the most interesting thing I've seen all week was probably the iShow Speed China road trip. Low key though, I think it's a much. I think it's a really good stream idea. Just in general, I think like if you're like a loaded streamer and you're just in like a LA Hollywood apartment doing nothing, just playing Valorant or something, you're kind of cooked, man. You have like $1 million. You should like kind of show the world to people, man. Show your audience or something. Of course, like, you know, iShow Speed didn't have like a very good track record for, you know, the first few years of his career. But like, I think he's kind of bringing it back. He's kind of bringing it back. He's kind of showing like what he's kind of like breaking the illusion that America has made about China, and especially in such times, you know, in this day and age, it is kind of fucking awesome. It is kind of fucking awesome. I saw that one clip. Like I know like his reaction can be a little corny at times, you know, where he starts going like starts barking like crazy. I low-key think it's pretty funny, but it's like I can't listen to that for more than like 2 minutes or like an entire stream moreover. But like I think when I saw this clip of him getting at a Shaolin temple. He was kind of killing it though. He was kind of killing with the regime. The Chinese people are fucking loving him though. Maybe because like they also have never seen like a black guy ever in their fucking life. You know, they're also equally unaware. So you put like two like equally unaware, culturally unaware people together. It's kind of fucking sick, man. It's kind of fucking sick. This is literally why I love traveling in a way where I talk to the people. We get to know the heart and soul of the city. We get to explore what it's like to be a local, you know, going with like zero misconception about people's culture and city. You know, I feel like that's a very basic human thing to do, but you know, apparently most people can do that. I think it's kind of like, I guess on the topic of like just people traveling, like it's so funny to me. I think it's always going to be funny to me when I see people travel to Japan and they are like kind of glazing how nice Japanese people are. And then I think deep to I like, if you really think about it, there are nice people all around the world, you know, maybe just some countries are more than the other. But like when I think about like service stuff being that people are like, oh, the service stuffs are really nice. Low key though, I think they're just like stressed the fuck out. They're just kind of doing their job, so they have an image to uphold because culturally Japan is kind of like oh, you have to be kind of perfectionist. The customer is always right when sometimes not really, you know. Oh, okay. But it's so funny. Like my friends are in Japan right now. Dendy sent me a text. It's like, I bought doujins and hentai for the first time in the store. This is awesome. And I was like, you're it's so cute. It's so cute to see my friends kind of like really enjoying their trip right now. I'm taking way longer than I should on this stage, man. People are... Maybe this game is mogging my ass. Like... But I'm also not really like kind of like focusing on the game too much. I'm kind of just like running the motion very perpetually. Just letting it ride and cruise out. Oh, I'm just gonna get rid of that real quick. But yeah, I would love to visit China one day. I do want to go to Shanghai. I do want to go to Guangzhou. I'm kind of missing out on like the China hype of travel, man. But low key though, I have to kind of be like, nah, I'm from Singapore. I'm not from Japan. I'm not Japanese. Oh, that was so close. Not saying that like I'm being racist or they're being racist, right? In a sense, we Japanese people are fearful of Chinese people, man, for some fucking reason. I guess like culturally and historically, you know. Oh, that was so close, man. We're getting there. We're getting there. Ah. Oh, that one felt really good though. I had friends who moved to Japan to study and stuff, and they were like, dude, people fucking stresses me out. The moment I open my mouth on my ethnicity, like the kids are fucking going like people weird on me, and I was like, so fair, man, so fair. I mean, like, there's like thousands of years of history that's kind of like ingrained into their brains, and so it has with us. You know, it takes time. It takes a couple of hundreds of years to kind of like break the norms on it, man. You just gotta be the one that makes the difference. Oh, that was pretty fucking close. Oh. But yeah, China. I really want to visit Vietnam. I think Vietnam would be sick. I've been kind of seeing like a lot of like Instagram stories. Okay, I know, boomer, fucking millennial, forever on fucking Instagram. I've been enjoying Instagram Reels a lot. Not because I'm old. I haven't used Instagram for like maybe close to 8 years, man. I fucking hate the appeal of Instagram. But I might start posting on Instagram on Hoya's Instagram more for work, because Twitter's chalked. we know how chalked Twitter is. So I think I should schedule like a couple of posts this week. Low key, low key, low key. But yeah, like I think I've been seeing a bunch of Instagram reels on like Vietnam, In terms of like travel, like the music vibe, the music scene is kind of fucking amazing there. I've been listening to a bunch of like DJ sets from like small little like record stores and whatnot. Their fashion sense are fucking fire. I've been seeing a bunch of like denim jeans store, like custom denim jeans design. It's kind of sick. You know, it's been really nice to see what Vietnam has in store. Of course, like not just like in terms of like the fashion side of things, but also I think in general where like culturally it looks really interesting. There's a lot of like fucking history behind some of like the sites. There's also like a shit ton of like gorgeous ass views in Vietnam. It's probably one of the only few Southeast Asian country I've ever been. I've been to a lot of places. I am Miss Worldwide. Been traveling so much over the many years I've been on this earth. And maybe I'm born to be nomadic, man. I always like the idea of being a nomad. You know? Just kind of like fucking going around places, talking to people. That's why I fucking love. Maybe that's why I love streaming. I love streaming because like I meet a bunch of people, you know. Well, I guess most of you are from NA, so like okay, I can ding this. I can ding that in. Most of you guys are from NA, right? You know, based on my analytics and whatnot. But like, it's kind of also interesting to just see like a bunch of you tell me what's going on in different states. I learned so much about the US in the last 2.5, 3 years of me streaming. Well, I've been streaming for 4 years, but oh, went a little too strong there. I learned so much about the US. I mean, for my own work, for my own entertainment, for my own curiosity of things. We've been here for 30 minutes. I saw Barf do this in like 5 minutes. What if it's a sense issue? What if I just bump it down a little bit more? Hi, God of Mewing. Welcome in. Okay, I gotta recalibrate my motion a little bit. Okay. It's a little bit more precise, but I have to put in a little bit more like distance in the mouse right now. Hi, Fair Girl. Welcome in. Maybe it's a tad too low. There's like a sweet spot for this, man. There's a sweet spot for this. I can kind of feel it in my bones. We just gotta do some micro adjustments. have a little bit more tries on it, and we are like gonna get this today. You know, we're gonna put the marble on the dice. How's it going, Phaedra? How's it going, everyone in chat? You see, like the micro adjustments has finally gotten me kind of like the speed that I want at the end, right there. That is what we want to see, man. That is what we want to see. Just keep going with the motion. Going pretty well. You're immediately hypnotized by this game. I've been here for like 90 minutes, so you're not missing much. I'm literally still on the first stage. We got a couple of pretty close tries, but we need to put the marble right smack in the middle guy. Hopefully the audio's not too loud and you guys can still hear me proper. I have like a little bit of a more sensitive hearing. This is seriously the first level. One of many. You know what? And this is not even that hard. This is pretty straightforward. There are some crazy levels in this game, and you know what? I'm all for it. Can't imagine how hard this is gonna get if this is how it starts. It gets pretty rough. It gets pretty rough. There is a couple of stages that are just like really mean. You know, you have to do like two perfect tricks to get it to clear the stage. You know, this one's just a straight line. Just gotta go at a straight line at the right speed. That's all it is, man. This is kind of like having sex. You want to go at a good speed, man. You kind of keep going like kind of like that. All right, guys, take notes. She's gonna be like, yeah, that's all you, man. That's all you. You know, if you want to please your partner, you gotta take it slow sometimes. You know what I mean? But what am I saying? Who knows? I never had sex. I never had sex. So true, really cool. Also, hi. Never takes sex advice from a virgin like myself. Do you guys think I get bitches? I guess that's a no. You're too busy working? That is true. It is true. Literally, I was talking to someone on the dating app. Hoya would get mad bitches if she went outside. Okay, guys, I know I stay on stream a lot. Okay, I may stream like 6 times a week, and I just draw and draw and draw. But I am putting in some work, okay? I am putting in some work. Okay, I am on the dating apps, okay? I've been on a couple of dates, okay? Have I slept with anyone? No. I'm too nice. You know, the worst part was I went on a date, someone pointed out my bracelets that said mommy and slut. And they were like, are you a player? You're kind of giving me like player vibes. I go like, no, I'm not. I fumble I fucking crash out so quick. Right? Hey, sometimes being a slut doesn't mean I'm begging, man. You know. But I know what I am. I know what I am. I am like a little silly little fucking girl. Oh. Boo. Shit for us? I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I was talking to like this one person, And then they did ask me if I've been to therapy. Oh. Like if I would have if I would consider going for therapy, and all I said was, if I went to therapy and they fixed me, I don't think I'll be funny anymore. And I kind of stand by it. Do you need therapy? Yes, kinda. I should be medicated. I cannot be alone with my thoughts. I may come across very normal, but like I probably tell someone to keep themselves safe, like multiple times in a day. I'm a very insane human being. I think I'm insane, and if I tell my close friends like, "Hey, I think I'm like super normal as a human being," they go like, "Yeah, shut up, stop lying." Oh, that was close. But like, it's not that I've never been to therapy. So this is a little bit of story time, right? When I was younger, I have like chronic migraine problems, right? And it's usually from stress. You know, if you're Asian, you would know. You know, if you don't get your A's or your S grade results, you kind of get fucking screwed over at home, right? And we all and I've talked about how difficult it was for me to move out of Japan to a new country where they primarily spoke English, and I had to lock in at age 6 to speak English in school, when all my life for the 6 years I had lived and breathed as a child, all I knew was Japanese. And then I had to lock in, learn a new language while learning Mandarin. Right? So it was stressful, man. It was stressful as a child for me. And I have chronic migraine. And as my family thought I had a problem with my brain. So they thought it was like I was possessed by the devil. I was possessed by something. So they sent me to like church. They sent me to like Chinese temples. They sent me to like feng shui people, did fortune telling. And then I started developing like fucking like anger management issues, because I'm like constantly pissed, because I'm constantly in pain. So like deadass, like my family made me go for counseling and therapy as a child, as like a 9-year-old child, all the way up till I was 18 probably. Did that fix me? No. If anything, it taught me how to just kind of like get it over and done with, because I realized how easy a therapist's job was at age 10. All they asked me was like, "How's your day? What did you eat for lunch? Oh, did you enjoy your chicken nuggets?" And I go like, "Yep." You know, all I wanted as a 10-year-old was just to get the fuck out of there, man. You know? Low-key though, like all that money spent on therapy and counseling, my parents could have saved that money and then probably like make me go see a doctor and probably check if I have like a mental condition or something. But instead, they sent me to church, sent me to therapy. One of the funniest therapy sessions that I've been to was this like hypnosis therapy. Bro, that therapist probably had the easiest job in her fucking life. Because you would go into this like really comfy room, you know, like how a therapy room would look like with the sofa and whatnot, right? She had like a bed. She had like a really cool like sofa bed looking thing, like a very comfy looking couch. And like deadass, what they did was put me to sleep. So every session they would explain to me the idea of like what hypnosis they're doing. So they're doing like sleep hypnosis, right? So they put you into a sleep state close to your REM, and they will whisper or like talk to you, and they will try to like kind of keep you like half awake. and they will ask you questions and you have to answer them by kind of like tapping your finger once or twice for yes and no. So it's kind of like me asking Twitch chat like if I should eat McDonald's for lunch, 1 for McDonald's, 2 for Burger King, right? Kind of thing. It's kind of like in that vein. And the worst part is, you don't remember anything. And apparently that was supposed to work. But deadass, those were the best sleep I had in my life. Because all I did was sleep for like 90 minutes per session. And she would ask me like, do you remember anything? I go, nope. And she'd say, good. And I was like, okay. I guess that's like a couple of $100 just for to put me to sleep, I guess, per session. I could just probably watch like a fucking movie for $10 back in the day. Well, movie was like $10. Actually, no, movies were like $8-9 on a weekday, man. And now it's like $16 to $20 per ticket. Dude, recession sucks, man. Anyway, back to therapy talk. Like, I definitely need to be medicated, but I'm not medicated anymore because doctors don't treat me seriously. I low-key just think I kind of like self-diagnose myself. I know you're not supposed to do that, but sometimes I feel like a lot of things kind of make sense. Oh, that was really close, motherfucker. Like, I always knew I have OCD, but I'm starting to think that my OCD is kind of more like a OCPD or OPCD. Maybe a little BPD too, but who knows really. It's hard to tell. But I'm definitely like a high-functioning mental person. Oh, man. Like, doctors don't treat me really fucking seriously because I kind of just come across like I got my shit together most of the time. But I'm just high-functioning, man. I'm just high-functioning. There's like good and bad thing with high-functioning like people, like as a trait. Because you kind of like take it chill and easy in a sense where like you can kind of cope with it, but you're kind of like a boiling pot. You know, once that shit simmer and like sit and you explode one day really badly. And that usually happens. It usually happens. I have like a pretty low tolerance. Well, not really low tolerance, but in a sense like the amount of times I kind of like crash out, it's like pretty easy, but most situations I kind of just like ride it out. Do you think this is gonna go in? It looks like it's gonna go in. Motherfucker, man. Do you think I can just dink it in? I don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna like fuck it up. You know what? I'm just gonna get rid of that. How long have I been here? 40 minutes? Damn, this is taking way longer than it should. But yeah. But I feel like I will lose all my whimsy and charm because I'm like very very cynical about things. And that is definitely because of because of how my brain is. And I think I'll lose my charm as a human being. As an individual on this planet that you guys have known for maybe like 4 years. Well, some of you for 4 years, some of you maybe like 2 minutes into this video. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's like 45 minutes into the video. But like, or some of you like for a couple of months and years, you guys would kind of lose the charm. Because I feel like the biggest charm about me as a streamer is that I say insane things most of the time. But I kind of keep it real. I say the things that nobody wants to say. I say the things that people are thinking of but never say. you know? I'm merely just a pebble in this wall. And we are all different marbles in this wall. What am I saying anymore? I don't know. Okay, just gonna go let this one ride out. Nah, it's gonna fall. Oh, that felt good though. Okay. Watch this. Okay, let me find the angle from this point of view, and we'll get it, man. Okay, I found it. Dude, this way is so much harder. But yeah, oh, another conversation that I had with someone was like, we were talking about like fashion stuff. Like we were talking about like how I used like what kind of clothes I wear and shit like that. Not in like a sexy way, not in like a ooh la la, you wear crop tops, or like you wear high I wear t-shirts type shit. Or it's more like a just like, oh, what kind of outfits do you wear kind of thing. And then I was like, oh, I used to dress up like layers and like all black fashion because I really fuck with dark fashion stuff back in the day, you know, when the earth was a little cooler. Not anymore because I kind of just like not grew out of it, but it just gets really fucking warm here. You know, I used to live in a... You motherfucker! No, you wear nothing now? That is true. I don't really wear much now. I'm actually kind of butt-ass naked right now. It's kind of crazy that this is kind of working out, like from this camera angle, because like I'm kind of just going with the motion. So yeah, they were asking, and I was telling them like, oh, I used to just wear layered stuff, and I get like too hot and sweaty, and then they go like, ooh, hot and sweaty, sexy, and then a normal human being, probably like a mentally sound human being, would have went like, yeah, you know, that's right. Yeah, I'm sexy and I know it or whatever. And then I go like, I don't think I'm sexy. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Sends a sticker of a cat going like confused. And then they hit me with the, why don't you think you are sexy? And I was like, I'm too like, I don't think I am sexy. I think I'm good looking. I think if anything, I think I'm good looking, but I don't think I can hit the like the aha sex face. You get what I mean? I think if I hit the aha sex face, I will look like the Homer Simpson emote, like sexo. You guys, I think I have sexo in chat. You guys can type sexo, and then you can see what I mean. But like, I kind of feel like that, man. I feel like I can't take myself seriously when it comes to flirting. Wait, we don't have sexo? Ain't no way. No sexo? That's fucked. Hold on. I have to add sexo. This is important. Man, I'm not a real 7TV emoter, man, if I don't have sexo. I can't believe I have aga and waga, but no sexo. You know? This is how I imagine myself. If I try to be sexy, I kind of look like sexo. Because I just think like I can never take myself seriously in that sense, and I just want to be silly and funny all the time. Which I think is appealing to me. I think if my partner was like really fucking funny, I think that would be like probably like the best. I think if like they try to make things really funny and not too seriously, I kind of fuck with that more. But like, I get so icked out by like, you know, like those like TikTok test traps of like people going like lip bite mewing. They were trying to mock the shit out of me, and then they showed me that jawline, and then they bite their lips and shit. I can never do that in a sexy way, man. I can do it, but like in an ironic, cringe, funny way. But like, I don't know. Oh man, that was such a good line, but it didn't go. It was too fast. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's just a me thing. I should ask Liriko. Liriko, am I sexy in person? Or am I just like a dumb little fuck in person? I feel like off stream and on stream, I am pretty much the same. I think that was like the biggest, probably like the top 3 most heard line in my 1 month of meeting everyone in the US and Canada, I guess. Dude, that was it, man! Oh, man. I'm sorry I yelled. But like, that was like the most heard compliment, I would say. I think it's a compliment about me in that trip, because everyone was like, I kind of expected you to be a little different in person, because everyone has like an on-stream persona and a little off-stream persona, right? And I always told you guys, I kind of keep it real here. I kind of keep it like a buck. I'm always keeping it 99 here. I am pretty much the same on and off stream. How I treat you on stream, online, I'm gonna treat you the same offline. Because I don't like playing the guessing game, man. I don't like guessing like, oh, if you're just kind of like excited because you are like on stream, so you have to be entertaining. Not saying that I am constantly entertaining, but I am kind of just keeping it myself, and that's entertainment to people, and I kind of go with that. You know what I mean? And people were like kind of like have a very interesting like perception, or maybe even like expectations or something. Because they're like, oh, I don't want to look like insanely weird in front of you, Hoya. I was like, why? I don't fucking care. Just be chill, man. Just be chill. And they're like, you're such a cool person. I was like, am I? Am I cool? Have you heard the last 2 streams? Hoya is the coolest. That's right. Literally, like, if you heard the last 2 streams, I don't think I'm cool at all, man. I literally talk about like pissing in my friends on like I talk about like, what if I start pissing on people? Just me having like random like thoughts about like, oh, what if golden shower is, oh fuck, I have to get rid of that one. You know, I started saying insane shit on stream the last 2 streams. There was some stuff I said off stream that were like probably more insane, but it's kind of funny. I am that friend who would probably, like, who's pretty likely, right? Pretty likely to just kind of be like, hey, I heard you need to rent a partner for like a family gathering. You want me to pretend to be your partner for your family gathering? I'll be so down to do it, man. No shot. That was it, man. That was it. The other ball cucked me. What if we're just gonna be here for like 6 hours? This game seems maddening. Nah, it's chill, man. It's chill. I think if anything, this is the kind of game that like I think like 70% of the population in the world will get mad at, and I'm that like 2% who would probably be like chill about this. I would play that fucking Cauldron game. What's that game called? Like something 40? Like one of the 40 games? The one you're in the cauldron and the hammer? By the way, is the game really loud? I've been trying to like not spam the marbles because I don't want it to be really loud. Or maybe I've been hearing this so much that it's kind of like the game is a bit loud? Okay, thank you. Okay, I will like tone it down more. But I'm kind of like speaking really loudly. I feel like I'm just getting louder and louder because I just hear this game audio with no noise cancelling. With noise cancelling on. And it's kind of like driving me like up against a wall. Not the game, just the sound. Okay, maybe this is a little better. Oh, that was really close. No, it's okay. It's only been an hour of me just like throwing the marble on the table. And you know what? 1 hour ago me, not the same as me now, man. I'm stronger. I'm stronger than before. If anything, I am nothing but resilient. This kind of thing won't phase me. This kind of thing won't break me. The only thing that will break me is if I'm talking to a girl and then find out that she don't fuck with trans people. Now that would break me. But missing the little marble, putting it on the on the dice? Nah. What do you mean I've been doing this for 6 hours and then it doesn't break you? Nah, it'll be fine. It's always the bottom right corner, man. It's always that corner. I'm good at getting that corner. Maybe I should like kind of like recalibrate my brains a little bit. Like, you know. I have the speed almost down, man. Almost down to a T. I low-key kind of want to do like a little like not really like a giveaway, but like that's also gonna like require me to ask you guys to dox your location so that I can send you a package. I was thinking like what if I bought like a mystery item box and then I pull like a random person from like the Discord and be like, I bought you something and you're just a bunch of fucking like degenerate stuff. And yeah, I thought about that. I thought it would be really funny. Have you guys ever bought like degenerate stuff for your friends? Have you ever bought like a dildo, like a flashlight for your friends, you know? Something phallic. Something to your gooner friends and tell them like bro gets no bitches type shit. I think they'll like that. Do you want something, Nico? Do you want me to buy like stuff for you? I'm going next week to Japan. Do you want to go? You want to come find me in Tokyo? Why don't we get married? What if we just move back to Japan together? I've bought probably like $500 worth of sex toys for a friend once as a joke. It was a lot of sex toys. It was so much. But then again, sex toys aren't that cheap, you know? It was for the 29th birthday, I believe. We bought a shit ton. And you know what? Till this day, they kind of are still using it. And whenever like I see their partners, they would look at me and was like, "Oh, you're that person, man. That was really close. You're that person who bought us the sex toy." I was like, "I bought it before you guys were a thing, so you're welcome." I guess you're welcome. But also, like the range of gifts I have received for like birthdays, I received a couple of like lingerie and sex toys, I guess, from like friends because they think it'd be funny. And you know what? It's pretty funny. But I think the funniest gift I've ever gotten was a cardboard box. Maybe a huge box, you know, like a really huge box, one that is kind of like your entire, from like your hips to your chest. You know, I don't know how many centimeters that is or how many inches that would be. But I imagine it's kind of like more than 2 feet. Huge cardboard box. And when you open it up, it's just cleaning materials. It's just like a bottle of bleach, a fuckload of like hand sanitizers, a fuckload of like wet wipes, a fuckload of Clorox wipes, like a mop head. There's like a bucket in there. It's just all cleaning utilities just for me. So everyone's like, Hoya loves to clean, so we're just gonna buy a bunch of cleaning products for them. And I was like, oh my god, I literally don't need to buy any more for like a couple of months, I guess. This is awesome. And I think till today, I still stand by those. That was like probably the best gift I've ever gotten. Till today, I still think that was the best gift I've ever gotten. It's like they knew the soul, the core of my soul, you know. They knew what I was all about, and they sent it, man. They sent it. You gotta be kidding me. That literally went in, and it said, "Nuh-uh, I'm gonna drop out." That's crazy. It's okay. We'll come back stronger. We're literally like right there. Barf got this in like 5 minutes, man, and I'm here for an hour. Like, am I not locked in? I feel like I'm kind of locked in. I don't think I'm like randomly throwing the marbles. You know, it's better than like the speedrunners who just do this. You know, have you seen the speedrun for this game? All they do is this. They just kind of like spam and pray that it goes in. You know? It would be really funny if one went in, and then there would be like a clip of the century. But I'm taking my time, man. I'm taking my time. Understanding the motion that I gotta do, the distance that I gotta go, at what speed, and making that an extension of my arm. The marble is just an extension of my arm, an extension of my soul. I am immersed in this. Gotta do it right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh! No! Literally, like, I got, like, almost all the holes at this point, man. It's always so close. It's so close all the time. This literally could be like the game of the year for me. Literally, I think this is my game. Like, have you ever heard me talk nonstop for an hour straight, nonstop with no notes? You know. Again, man, look, I'm kind of fucking killing it. I'm killing it. Just gotta go like right a little bit, or left, right. You know what? I get both of like the left sides already. Kind of like my political views, am I right, fellas? But yeah, I am trying to, you know, find like a community IRL. You know, I'm touching grass a little bit more. You know, I've talked about this like a couple of days ago that I might go back to find a job, like a full-time job again. But we'll see. I told them that I'll get back to them once I'm back from my trip, and then I'm gonna go have coffee with the company and see what's up, man. You know, I'm kind of like the greatest, not in Trickshot Simulator, but like IRL, because I literally didn't apply, not to flex, but like I didn't apply for any jobs at all. But like, I still got it in me, man. I just need to ask someone. I just need to like post on Instagram stories, like kind of thinking to come back to the industry. Anyone got any job? What's the goal of this stage? Is to put the marble right smack on the middle of the die, of the number 5 die. So I've gotten every corner but the middle. I need it to land right smack in the middle. So we've done almost everything right, except getting it to the middle. And I'm determined. I'm not ending the stream until I do this, man. I thought at this point, at this stage, I would have been done with this and maybe done with like 2 more games. But I was wrong. Clearly, I'm not a gamer. Also, like, okay, so back on the tangent on like IRL jobs, like, it's kind of insane that it literally touched the man. It literally like went in. It just didn't stay. This is a rigged die. This is a rigged die. Everything else went in really easily, but like only in the middle, it does that to me. I edged it, man. I edged it. Someone out there would love for me to edge them. I mean, what? I mean, what? Crazy thing to say, Hoyahafu. Crazy thing to say. But low-key though, I'll be a very good edger. Low-key though, I'll be a really good edger. I would be like... someone actually fill the middle dot up so they can fall in. Literally, man. Low-key what now? I'm a good edger. I think I could like edge someone out real good. Is that crazy to say? Is that crazy to say? I think like given my personality trait, I think it makes sense, no? What does that even mean? It means if you give me like a little fucking twink and I edge the fuck out of them, I'll be insanely good at making them like not explode. Well, not come. I'll make them not come. But like they will kind of fucking like enjoy my verbal abuse because I'm such a devious motherfucker. I'm like a rat, right? And what does rat personality people love to do? Fucking love to do pranks. And I go like, hey, no. Stay blue balled now, motherfucker. You know? I don't think it's crazy for me to say that. I feel like it's completely normal, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, well, I guess that the answer is yes. I know I'm crazy. We all know that. Who am I joking? Who am I kidding? I have a very sadistic nature. but in like a not like in a like a not in like a just put the marble in the dot already. I'm trying to put the marble in the dot already, man. This is the easiest one too. This is the first stage. I'm getting mogged by a $6 game, man. The title stays true. You know, wait till we put the cup in the cup. Now that one is gonna be a nightmare and a half. You know what would be so good? This is literally me edging chat right now because like we are not getting the goal. We are not getting to the end goal. And I'm making you guys like sit here for like the past hour feeling very invested in finishing this. And it's not like I don't take my job seriously. I think being a streamer is a really difficult job, and you know, I am doing my absolute best to try to get the marble in the middle. I just want to see if there's another stage. There are 16 stages. And I'm literally on the first one. I feel like it will damage my soul if I leave right now just to show you the other stages. What if I don't look? What if I don't look and I throw the marble in, man? What if I get it in like that? No? Okay, never mind. It didn't go in. Now the camera angle's all fucked up. I shouldn't have done that. It's kind of like off center now. You should play this game, Rico. I think it's good. I think you would kind of like lose your mind about like knowing your chat. You could do so much like innuendos and insane topics. It's kind of like the perfect game. You rather play a Korean MMO? Is it that bad? I have patience. Maybe all streamers should kind of play this game. You guys should build like a tolerance and a level of patience. I'm just a chill guy, man. I'm just a chill guy. Oh. This might be... no. And speaking of chill guy in Korean MMO, literally the tier list for every type of gamer yesterday, I sat on it and I was thinking about the Zelda guy. Literally, like the Zelda guy has been on my mind all day. Did you guys see the news that they are making, they're in development of making a live action Legend of Zelda show? Like a movie? This is karma, man. This is karma for shitting on Zelda guys. Like, I literally could not believe my eyes when I saw that. You like Zelda porn? Like Zelda corn? Zelda corn? What's a Zelda corn? Hold on, I gotta Google this. Zelda corn. Unless you meant porn. Like Cornhub? Oh, okay. Okay, but the thing is, I fuck with Zelda porn. I think seeing Link as a little twin bitch in a micro bikini kind of fucking awesome. You know? My headcanon is still like Link bottom, Zelda top. You know? But maybe I'm just kind of like self-inserting too much, but you know. I like a pretty guy to ruin. But like, I put Zelda guy in jail, and I kind of explained it all, right? And then I thought about it like a couple of hours after. They are literally the Wojaks. You guys know Wojaks? If you Google Wojak meme, like WOJAK, they are like the epiphany of a Wojak. They're the embodiment and the soul of what a Wojak is. And that's what I see Zelda guy as. And I feel answered, I feel hurt when a couple of my friends saw the tier list and they were like, you know what, you're kind of based for putting Zelda guy in jail. It's like everyone kind of see the vision, but no one's kind of saying it, man. Oh, that was it. That was the line, but it was too fast. Why am I going to that same corner all the time? Come on, realign a little bit. There we go. The Moggler. Hi, Fiddy. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. This is literally everything but the middle. We've been here for an hour 15, man. Maybe I'm shit at this game. Maybe this is like the longest game I'll ever play in my life. I'm trying to give the people what they came here to see is to see me put the marble on the dice, but I am not delivering. Maybe I'm washed. Type 1 if I'm washed. Type 2 if I'm not. Look! I keep putting it there at the same spot over and over and over again. That's fucked. It's fucked, man. This game hates me. I swear the other holes have like a gravitas of like... Has like the gravity or something, man. You're pulling my balls into that instead of the middle one. The middle one has no gravity at all. You have no pull. But you know what? Like an hour 30 minutes into this game, it will feel so electric to be able to finally get it in. You know? I should do a tier list on what I think is the best type of guy or girl or datems. What do I mean by that is we have the twins, we have the twongs, we have the otters, we have the bears, and we have the cubs. We have the butch, we have the fams, we have the pens, right? And what I think is kind of like the best. What would be the homie? What would be the whack playlist? It might be a little bit of a hate crime, low-key, now that I think about it. Maybe it's a bad idea. I might come off like really misandrous if I do that tier list. I'm gonna be like cis-men. I'm gonna be like AMAP. Nah, whack. I could never be misogynistic, man. If anything, I'm misandrous as fuck. Lesbian Twitter is kind of like low-key cheering silently for me. It's so funny too, like I'd be shitting on like cis men, but then like 90% of my viewers, actually no, not really. I have a pretty high amount of. I've got all the whole, man. I've gotten all the whole but the middle, right? This is the one, man. This is the one. Well, this is the one. This is the one. Well, I tried. I tried to clip farm. This is the one. Guess not. I think I have a pretty high amount of like... I have a pretty low amount of like cis men in my chat. I like to think I have a pretty queer, but also pretty Fujoshi-esque watch, like a viewership. Like we have like the Fujoshis who are, I know they are Fujos, one because they would not stop glazing the fuck out of like Genshin men, and you know what? I'm all for that too. I'm all encompassing. I accept every type of person. You know? I'm lacking in the lesbians in my chat, man. I don't have that many lesbians in my chat. On Twitter, it's a different story, but like in chat, definitely more cis people. But like I have a lot of datams as well. I have a lot of non-binary people in chat. And I think I have a decent amount, like a pretty decent amount of people coming out, you know, trying to transition and whatnot. And I think the best compliment that I've ever gotten was that the idea of like how I don't really care if being a trans person, I have to have like a feminine voice if I want to transition, right? I thought about it for the longest time, man. I still think about the comment all the time. Why I keep thinking of it? Because I think it's just a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing that I have impact on people's life. I don't know what kind of impact I'm doing to some of y'all, but like, you know, some of you guys come in here like almost every day, and I'm forever and will be appreciative for the regular people. You know who you are. I can call you out. You know, Phagra, Ifidi, Rin, like literally the cornerstone of my sanity. You know, you guys come in to hear me yap and chill or maybe listen to music, and then to me, when you guys come in here, it gives me so much strength and energy to keep doing this, which is insane. Which is insane. So like, you know, you guys have as much impact on me as much as maybe I have on you, or maybe none at all, but at least you have done impact to me. Else my ass would have quit streaming like maybe like 2 years ago, 100%. The yapping is so good. Dude, I'm a yapper, man. I'm a yapper. I've become such a good yapper. And sometimes when I do like yapping streams like this, I lose my voice like immediately after. But it also doesn't help that I kind of, you know, I smoke a bunch. I don't really smoke a bunch. I kind of like smoke a decent amount, like a pretty small amount. And I'm low-key like super considerate when I met people in the US. When I knew people do not fuck with cigarette smell, I tried my very, very best, like no one ever was, to not smoke at all for the day. Like I really, really tried. You know? I knew people who like, you know, I met people who were like, you know, we were like tight, so we were like clinging. And when I knew, oh, why did I hit the R, man? And when I knew that they don't fuck with like cigarette smell, I tried my very best to not stink up the room. I will never forget my day out with Lirico. It was such a cute day out too. I wonder how many balls I've thrown. Uh. What if you're gonna be here for 2 hours? Whatever you're gonna be here for 2 hours, it will be so fucking funny. Literally, like you guys can go take a break, and you're gonna come back like 2 hours later, and I'm just gonna be yapping. It went in. You saw that. You saw that. You saw that motherfucker went in like a This is the insane amount of times that it has done that. This game wants me here forever, man. I'm trying my very best to get the marble in the hole, but the game said fuck you. Oh, nah. Okay. Oh, nah. Look at that. I'm gonna stick with it, man. 2 back to back, making past the bridge. Oh, look at that. Clean, but almost straight. What if I can never make this because I can never do a straight line for a few reasons. 1, I'm not straight. 2, I have very jittery hands and there's no stabilization in this game. But you know what the joy about this game is? Is that like you're literally listening to me talk. I'm just trying to clip farm the shit out of every shot as if they are like the best shot ever. And once that marble gets into the hole, it's gonna make an insane clip. You know? Maybe I should say something like more heinous. Like, you know, I always think about 9/11 like all the time. And then imagine that making it in. That would be such a funny context clip. I've seen a couple of like really funny like clips where what's his name? Alex smokes mint. There was a clip of him doing one of the trick shots, and then it was someone in his chat going like, so how many black friends do you have? And then he was kind of like bantering back. He was like, nah, I'm not gonna like count how many black friends I have. Like, you're trying to make me look racist or what, huh? And then he subconsciously lifted up his hand and started counting with his fingers. And then he made the shot in, and then he was like, no, fuck away. I can't believe that is the clip, man. Dude, I think that clip was still like probably one of the funniest clip I've seen from this game. It's so unfortunate that like you have to say something like that on a Trickshot sim game. You know? Gotta go Megs Unhinged. But I feel like I've been Megs Unhinged, man. I've been Megs Unhinged. Nah, that wasn't it. I'm trying to think of like what unhinged things I have done in the US. Wait. Did I tell you guys about how I probably almost could have got arrested in San Diego during TwitchCon? Have I ever told that story? I feel like I should have. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Oh, why did I hit the R, man? That could have been it. That could have been it. Don't know if you heard it. Okay, so this was when I was in the US for TwitchCon, right? And during TwitchCon week, I was staying with Kat. It's Kat 420. Shout out Kat. We're staying in this hostel by San Diego, downtown San Diego. And one of the nights we went to the supermarket, and I paid for it for my stuff first. Just bought a couple of like snacks and whatnot. So I left the supermarket first because Kat was taking a while, and I went out to smoke, right? And just like that, and just like that, maybe not being maybe being unhinged isn't the way. Maybe I just have to tell a story, man. Okay, let's watch the replay. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, dude, it's my favorite color, green too, man. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. 90 minutes. 90 minutes. Honestly, low-key, not bad. Not bad. You know what? Take a screenshot, send it to Barf Chan.